So it is Sunday, March 13th, 2022, and I just woke up from a nap. I'm not really a good napper. I don't take naps that well, meaning, whenever I wake up from a nap, I feel super, super groggy. So I really don't take naps. But I did want to pull my camera out real quick because I'm about to walk to the Apple store. I'm about to buy a new phone. I'm gonna get the iPhone 13 mini.
Now, let's talk about
iPhone 13.
This is the iPhone 13 mini.
And honestly, I love the iPhone mini. It's so great to kind of deep dive with the iPhone.
Okay, well there is the beautiful iPhone.
So this is the Samsung S10 Plus. I got this in March of 2019. That means this phone is literally 4 years old. That's the life of a phone. 4 years is usually the life of a Samsung phone. So I have this, cruddy old case on it, as you can see, and every once in a while I bought a new one of these once they broke, which I think it's only been 2 different pop sockets. Pull out the phone. This is what it looks like. And it's really gotten slow. I can physically tell how slow this phone is now, meaning when I type, there's a lot of errors that happen. When I'm loading up an app, it takes a long time to load up that app. There's just constantly a lot of things that are going wrong with this phone, so I know I need a new phone. Another reason why I want a new phone now is I'm about to leave the country for a year, and I just want to make sure I'm comfortable with a new device before I leave the country and have to use some slow device for a long time. Now, why am I choosing the Apple iPhone mini? I'm choosing it because I am trying to spend as little time on my phone as possible now. If you go into your digital well-being, if you are a Samsung or an Android user, you can see your average screen time per day. And my average screen time, I think, was roughly around 3 hours and 30 minutes a day. As of 2 weeks ago, I have deleted all social media off my phone. I've also deleted all email off my phone, so there's no email app. And then I turn notifications off for everything, including text message. Only thing I get notifications for is for traveling, maybe credit card stuff, and for calls. Because of that, my screen time per day using the phone has dropped to anywhere from 1 hour and 15 minutes to 1 hour and 21 minutes in the last 2 weeks, which has been great. I want to keep doing that. My goal by doing that is to remove myself from spending so much time here and spend more time here. I don't just mean in front of the camera. I mean out in the world, doing the things I want and doing my hobbies and doing my business. So making sure I'm spending time doing the things that are actually most important to me and the things I value most in life, rather than just spending time scrolling here or killing time that really doesn't bring me true value. So then I guess the question is, why don't I just keep this when I go on the travels and restore it or whatever so that it runs faster? I kind of do want another phone that is much more effective, that I really don't have to worry about it all when I'm in another country. And I want something smaller. So the reason why I'm getting the Apple iPhone 13 mini is I'm excited to be able to use a phone with one hand again, right? I have to use both hands with this phone. The screen's gonna be smaller, so I'm not gonna wanna sit there and watch as much stuff on it. I'm not gonna use it for social media anyway, I just need it for calls. And I really want something that just goes in my pocket and I forget about it, and I can just carry it around everywhere and forget about it. Because what I've been doing a lot with this phone is leaving it. So when I go out and explore a city when I'm visiting, I just throw my phone aside and then I go out into the city. I don't know anything that's going on in the world. Also, I use a Whoop band, which doesn't have a screen on it, which I could talk about this another time, but it means it has, I don't know the time here. So when I don't bring my phone, I don't know the time completely. I'm just out, lost in the world, which is fun. But I do want to have a small phone that I forget about. It's so small in my pocket that I forget about, and then I can still check the time, still get calls if I wanted. I don't really expect to be getting calls in different countries. I might not even get a SIM card. We'll have to see how that goes. So when I was in Costa Rica, I did not get a SIM card. I only could use my phone when I was on Wi-Fi, and that was fantastic. I really liked that. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the Apple iPhone 13 mini, and I'm about to go walk over there.
Perfect. We can stop right here.
Thank you.
This bag costs 7 cents. Do you want the bag or no?
Yes, sir, I do.
So the way our setup area works is I'm going to get you started, and then at some point I'm going to have to take my leave. But for the most part, you're just going to be sitting and waiting just for different stuff to download. So I just want to trade in my old phone now. But okay. You set up. Yeah, come back downstairs.
Okay. So,
Pull out your new phone. Congratulations, this is a big deal.
You say that to everyone.
And not everyone, no, but I am happy for you.
I get to take it.
Yeah. So on the back, turn that over and then pull the little, I'll take that, the trash.
Oh, that pulled real nice.
Put a little tab at the bottom.
Yes.
So hold this button on the right side. Yeah, I'm happy for you. And thank you for your patience.
Thank you for your patience.
In a second, I might have you type in your zip code, your billing zip code.
So outside of work, what's your go-to activity? To chill or fun?
I just bought a Nintendo Switch a couple days ago, so I've been playing that a little bit, like when I'm not doing comedy or anything.
So I got the iPhone 13 mini. Here it is. You can obviously see it's like, fits in my hand. I can do a text message with one hand, which is awesome. I forgot how I really have to hold a phone with two hands every time I use the phone, and now I can just easily have one hand on it. So I'm really excited about that. I got this leather case for it, which I'm really excited about. Is that focusing? I can already see it's collecting like dust on it and stuff like that. Hopefully that's just, right out of the box. I don't really know, but pumped about it. Pumped how it can just fit in my hand. So I was in there trying to switch from, all my information from my Samsung to the iPhone with the move to iOS, and it had an error 3 times. Because it had the error 3 times, I was like, you know what? I talked to someone, they're like, you could just like manually do some of that importing stuff. So I was like, okay, that sounds fine. But what I didn't realize when I went into my contacts to see if anything imported, my contacts imported 3 times. So I have triplicates of every single contact. Now this just seems like I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time in here manually doing it. So I walked over to someone and asked them what I can do, and he's like, hey, you just gotta manually do it. And I was like, oh no. I had someone super helpful help me out at the Apple store, Tristan, who you can see me like following around in the store. And he spent a lot of time with me. He said more than, he's usually spending with customers, but he also told me he appreciated, my energy and how I was as a customer. And I appreciated him. I told him about the ordeal I had trying to get the Samsung phone and me making the switch to Apple. The Apple experience was so much more pleasurable. I'm very happy with the experience I just had in the Apple store. He's also patient with me as I was like trying different cases. I wanted to see if I wanted the leather one or the black one, and then I wanted the wallet to go in the back, and I wasn't sure if I wanted that black or leather. Anyway, I decided I wanted that the same brown leather as the case. They were out of the brown leather wallets, so didn't get that. But I'm happy with this. And then I was sitting in there deciding, playing with my phone a little bit, sending text messages to people like my dad, my brother, saying, I'm officially an iPhone user now. And my friend Stefan, who's like definitely wanted me to get an iPhone for a long time. Obviously my messages will be blue now, which is a big deal. I can also send voice messages to people that have iPhones. I really like using that feature. I like sending my voice. I think it's more personable than just texting. I really don't like texting. Yeah, I'm 100% gonna just be transparent and honest here. I hate texting. I hate sitting there and typing on my phone. I don't really even like typing up emails either. I wanna be face-to-face with people. And the closer I can be with face-to-face interaction or being able to use my voice, the better. Realizing that I don't like spending time texting, I just won't do it. I'll either pick up the phone and call someone, but a lot of times I might not have time to call. So I'll do one of those voice memos. And if not, I'm just not responding, apparently. Just trying to be on my phone as least as possible. So I think I'm gonna go through and manually delete a lot of these contacts and probably just clear out a lot of stuff that of people that I guess I don't talk to at all anymore. They'll spend time doing that. I'm also gonna download apps. I realized that I had to create an Apple ID. And then I also, when I wanted to download some apps that said I need to put a credit card in, I didn't want to do that sitting in the Apple store connected to their Wi-Fi. So I came back to the hostel. I thought about going to a coffee shop and doing a lot of this stuff, but there's nowhere I'd want to be except the comfort of this place. I mean, this room is really nice, so why wouldn't I want to be in here? Walked back here, had to go to the bathroom like crazy. I thought I was gonna pee my pants, but I made it all the way back, and now I'm showing in the room. So now I'm gonna sit here and do my thing on this new iPhone Apple
Take two.
on this new Apple iPhone 13 mini. I think I might just sit right here, or I might sit in that chair over there, which I think is like pretty cool. Let's take a look at that. I think I might just chill here. Yeah, that was a good seat. All right, I'm gonna work on my iPhone. See ya.